Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So today we have RP Luffy going up against RP Law. These two coming from the starter deck 10 in the Three Brothers starter deck. So one really wants to ramp and one really wants to rush down their opponents. So let's see how RP Luffy can try to withstand the RP Law matchup. So I think, yeah, for obvious reasons, this is heavily RP Law sided. Him being able to go super wide makes it really tough for the RP Luffy player to try to compete with the board presence. So Lamb taking first turn. Just do nothing and pass, and I think RP Luffy is doing the same. So the Zoro Joro comes down from the Law side. Pretty good card into Luffy being able to ramp one and give the Law an additional Dawn to work with, and he drops down his own Zoro Joro, swinging in 6 at leader, and that connects. And so let's see what Law can cook up on his 5 Dawn turn here. Being able to drop down an Ein is really good, just so he can ramp even more. Spinning down the Zoro Joro with the Otama, and then cheating out the boys for 2 extra Dawn. And the Zoro Joro does swing in, doesn't do any damage, but the extra Dawn that he provides allows the Law player to swing in and connect, or get a counter out of hand there. So Luffy swinging into the Zoro Joro, I think that is definitely the right play. You just want to control board as much as you can to try to see the late game. So now Law going into his 3rd turn here. He actually has a lot of Dawn to work with thanks to the Ein and the boys combo. So depending on what he has in hand, he should be able to put down a lot of pressure despite the kid on the field for the Luffy player. So starting off with a 6 at leader. Looking at the Luffy's hand, doesn't look like he has too much counter to work with. Has a dragon, Luffy, and Shanks, it looks like. And picking up another Shanks out of life is definitely not what you want to see against RP Law. So the boy swinging in for 6 actually takes the kid. Not sure if that is the right play there. Might have been better to take it just so you have another swing to work with, and then hope you can counter out the following turn. But now the Law swinging in for 7 here with lead. Does not feel good. Doesn't look like the Luffy has any 2k counters to work with. So dropping down to 1 life already. Might have been worth to actually use the 0 cost event there and saving himself an extra life, ditching some of that top end that he has. But going into the 7 Dawn turn, playing down the 7 drop kid, and that kid should be able to pump his leader up to 7. And then looks like he's just swinging in 8 at the boys here. So leaving 1 Dawn up so that he could use a Rad Beam, I'm guessing, or Guard Point, depending on what he has in hand. But not too sure if he has it or is baiting that. But Law really looks like he's in a commanding spot right now. So just counting the Dawn he has to work with. Reiju coming down. drawing 2 cards. And at this point, I see the Kid and Killer in Law's hand, I would just be spamming board, swinging super heavy. And that's what he starts doing. Gets a 2k out of hand, and a 1k out of hand, sorry, and another 1k. And then the Kid and Killer does come down for another. He could go super heavy here, go 2 7s, and that's what he decides to do. It's 2 7s with the Kid and the Kid and Killer combo. And that actually connects, and Luffy's already down to 0 life here. It's not looking really good for him. Doesn't have too much to work with. He drops down the Kid. Swinging in, I believe, 8 to 6. Should be just a 2k and a 1k. And that does get countered out. And with the leader pumped up to 7, I think he should just swing as much as he can, but he does go 7 into Kid and Killer. Could probably eat another 2 counters out of the Law's hand, but at this point, I don't think Law's too worried about giving up his counter. And the Rush Luffy does come down in order to deal with that Kid and Killer. So looks like the Law does have a lot of Dawn to work with, so he's just gonna swing a bunch of minimums, swinging in 7 7, eating the blocker, the 0 cost event, and that's that. I feel like RP Law into RP Luffy. Law is heavily favored, as you can see here, being able to get rushed down so quickly. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please leave a like and subscribe to support the channel. And I hope to see you guys next time. Bye.